All right, welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to do the final 3 games for our first 50 games of the Steam audit, and then I'll work on doing a top 50 for the first 50 set of videos, and I'll have to pump out some articles. So I was thinking, what should we do? Got lots of games here to choose from. Lots of games to choose from. Not there. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I'm back. Probably didn't even notice I was gone because I had it paused. We're going to Chris Antoni's. We've covered a game by him called Blocked and Loaded quite a while ago. We're going to visit a couple of his games here. So, we'll actually start with the Rogue Party series. We'll cover both of them. That is not what I wanted. Got Rogue Party. It's sitting at Steam. 94% positive out of 35 reviews. Soul-crushing bosses, epic loot, and powerful magic awaits 1 to 4 rogues foolish enough to take on the Dungeon of Doom. What was Axter99? Did he review this? Looks like somebody didn't like it. Apparently this guy didn't like it though. It's understandable. Okay, I'm going to show you what you can do with limited development time and minimal graphical talent, as long as you understand the core game design. What somebody is able to create. These games are not polished whatsoever. So here we go. Go ahead and capture Rogue Party. There we go. Got some music going in the background. Hopefully it doesn't trigger anything. Play with up to 4 people. Do normal. Doomtown. I've actually played this quite a bit, so I'm a ways along. I don't have enough to do that, so... Oh, space to leave, space to talk. We're in the crumbling gardens at this point. I think this is the ways. So you have first-person perspective. You do have to exit the game to change sensitivity and whatnot. You do that at the beginning, which is not a good feature. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that is not polished. Stars are just arrows, but hey, it's... AI is rather basic. But what works is the game's actually quite a bit of fun, and there's a fair amount of content for the dollar or two you'll spend on the game. Okay. You have some creatures that will go up like that. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Let's get this little guy. See, very basic shapes. All of his games look very basic, but they play well. And the majority of the content was actually developed by the developer. And really, this stuff, I know the graphics look very primitive. But really, for the style of game it's seeking to emulate, a classic type game like this, it really isn't that bad. Okay, so we got through that. So yeah, it's basically your like rogue type game, except in 3D. I think somebody described it as, which is very, very fitting. Upgrade your gear as you go. Wait to the inner sanctum. Wonder if we'll actually get through this game. Got Alligator Man. So like I said, some of the AI isn't the best, but at least requires like a degree of skill and actually strategy to an extent. Not as much you can expect from a game that's going to cost you $1 by a single developer that's in 3D. But it's very much a game that's actually achievable by such a person. If they just refuse, if they say, I want to make a 3D game. And some of these creatures are actually kind of neat looking, considering it just consists of a lot of fairly basic polygons with the use of some shading. I'm not doing as well as I would have liked to be doing at this point, but we shall continue on. Who's red guy? M. Oh no. Did I get a weapon I don't really want? I think so. Or maybe I do. We'll see. Oh yeah, we'll take this one. It's slower, so I need to make sure I actually hit. So I can't just spam it the whole time, but that's fine. Oh. See, I don't know how well this game's going to fare in the final rankings, but I can assure you this, it's definitely a game I recommend. Unless you're turned off by these graphics and gameplay, it is fairly basic. This type of game has been done before. As long as those things aren't a deal breaker for you, definitely check this out. I kind of want my boomerang back. Okay. Secret vault. Lots of gold here. I have vampiric chainmail. Got a new weapon. Weapons cursed. Oh no. That is no good. Not going into a boss. Ah, wow. Can finish this off. The thing about the art style with this and graphics is they are consistent at least. Ah, okay, I need to stop fooling around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Got it, got it, got it. There we go, got it. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this stuff does get pretty rough as you go. And the difficulty scaling is appropriate as well. Not sure if this music was created for this game, but even if it wasn't, it fits this setting. So then the entire package is quite a well-produced game. It's not going to make a top 10 best games of all time list anytime soon. But it is a quality game at least. So, go ahead and bring up our little spreadsheet. Let's see where it lands on our list. It's $1.99 when I got it, but you can get all of his games for like $10 or $8 or something. It's something really cheap for 11 games. Yeah, we do have a working game. It's well optimized. Graphics are consistent but are pretty poor. Same thing with sound. It's fitting, but it is pretty low quality. Gameplay and fun factor. I actually had quite a bit of fun playing this one. It's a pretty unique title. It's a bit on the short side, but it is a good game. As far as matchmaking, community, customer service. It is a complete game that's out there. The community is pretty small, but developer still supports it. So yeah, for Rogue Party, we end up with a 4.0, which puts it at the top of our list so far. And this list is subject to change. I've already had to make quite a few changes due to discovering a lot of these games are just simply asset flips. The absolute best is we're going to end up with a list that's half games that didn't even pass the first 5 requirements, which is the game files exist, load in something playable, it's not abandoned and unplayable state or offline, appears to have structure mechanics, is not an identical game already sold. It's sad with when half the games can provably not even meet those requirements. It is quite sad indeed. So yeah, what shall we do next? Well, got Rogue Party out of the way. Rogue Party 2 must be better. It's $2.99. It has a 2. So let's take a look at it. There we go. It is from this point of view. The graphics are an improvement. Aesthetics still fit. And you do have more of a story here. You play as a golem. It's not professional or even experienced amateur fiction writer quality of story, but it's serviceable. It makes sense. You get a bit more of a tutorial going into this one, even though it is just a written tutorial. You have to fight this guy. Oh yeah, I gotta. I do prefer the free camera of the first game. I do like the art style of this one a bit more though. But even with the fixed camera, it's definitely not unplayable. And the creatures have quite a bit more to them. Still have that little chunk of meat animation for when you kill them. Remember the bat from the last one. This one actually has shading and consists of a more complex set of polygons. Even the chests look a little bit better. The lighting's a little bit better. AI seems a bit improved, albeit still very basic. Not to spoil anything, you do end up with a story that goes on where you have these 2 competing wizards. You're torn between which one you want to help. Although it does pretty much guide you down a certain path for the most part. Oh, wow. Remember that guy from the last game? He was just a kind of a blob. And the fireballs look better. Yeah, the free camera thing. Not having a free camera there does bother me a bit. But you get used to it. It does very much fit the series if you played the other game. It very much does feel like a sequel. The developer learned quite a bit from the original one. And while this game could use quite a bit of work, as far as pure gameplay, I prefer the original. Still quite a fun game here. Hold down escape to quit. So yeah, let's see where this one ends up on our rankings. Just a little bit underneath the last one. So we've yet to get an actual top tier game for this list. At least we padded out with a couple good titles. So let's go back to picking random stuff. See if we have any luck. Okay, what do we have available from the random pile? Rogue Party 2 there. Let's see. I'd like to pick something I haven't actually played yet. What do we have? Okay, let's see. Let's give Armada a try. Actually, let's look it up on our. Let's see how it's sitting on.
Are you ready?
Okay, let's go back to Steam for now. Steam has 2 user reviews. Simplistic naval warfare game with PvP combat by Gamefruit, published by Gamefruit. And this is all that Gamefruit has. First-person shooter takes inspiration on naval warfare, allowing you to take your own boat into open waters, fight others in fast-paced closed arena. And later on, you can upgrade for. Oh, did 0 Hour actually come out? Battlefield 2042 looks like it's out. There's actually new games on here. Shotgun Farmers. got some thumbs up. All 3 are thumbs up. What is this shotgun farmer? Online multiplayer shooter for $7.49. Oh wow. Yeah, we're shotgun farmers. Once I get all my refund money for those scam games, might have to pick this little game up. When was it released? Recently? It's been a while, so it probably didn't have much of a community left. Okay, so let's get out of this and go to our Unity game. Join game, join public game. Oh, we need the username. Join. So here we are, we're on our boat, and this motion blur is quite awful. Are you kidding me? He made the sound effects with his mouth, I think. And this motion blur is awful, awful. You're not allowed in the water? There's just nothing here yet. And you have to rejoin every time you die? This isn't even... And the water comes through the boat on the bottom? This was not ready at all. I like the general concept here, just wasn't ready. Why not? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there is no game here yet. That is not ready for release whatsoever. What did it cost? We shall see.
Are you ready?
Did I put in enough playtime to... Probably didn't put in enough playtime to actually review it. Oh yeah, I did.
Are you ready?
This game is really, really far from being in a state where it should be released with by a price. While it appears that there's just not enough of a game there to warrant a purchase. I'm not going to refund it. They do offer a demo. 99 cents. Just nothing there. Here's an idea for a game and the start of a map. You kind of get a general idea of what when you couple that with what they've written about the game, you get a general idea of what they might be trying to create. But if the end result, it's unclear what its purpose even is. First person shooter on a ship. You get kicked out of the match and have to rejoin after getting killed. Not really any optimization there. Graphics are simplistic and sort of work. The sounds, I'm torn on whether or not. It's kind of neat that I'm assuming those are placeholders, but even if they kept them in the final product and kept the theme going, you could make a kind of the B-movie equivalent of a pirate FPS, like deathmatch type game, and keep those sound effects. There's just no gameplay here, really. There's some potential, but yeah, it ends up in our top 15 out of 50. As a not recommend. 15th out of the first 50 games we covered fits there's not even enough of a game here to tell what the end product seeks to be. Yeah, I'll check back in 6 months for that. So yeah, we got our first 50 here. It's like we got 12% none were top tier. We got 12% recommends. Got 16% that are borderline, and then 72% are not recommend. And out of those, 33 of them were so poor that, you know, yeah, it's I was quite generous with the scores here too, to be honest. But yeah, that's got our first 50 out of the way. So I need to catch up on the written articles and then do some nice edited videos. Hey, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and have a great day.